Hey guys. Um. Okay, so I'm getting some feedback that my voice isn't as my voice is too low. So I'm gonna try and speak louder this time, and we'll see how that goes.
You know, my last owner always said I
Yes.
was sharp and edgy. He was such an ass.
Of course.
Anyway, for this run, I'm trying to stick to like a classic group. So like that means Jahira, like the Gorg, like the I guess the group that seems most likely to go with you, the story group, pretty much. And I'm gonna try and see what I can do with them. So leave. I might be leaving Airy after this, right after this quest, because she's already been with me for one major quest. So I'm gonna try and use an NPC, each NPC, go for each and every NPC. Okay, let's see what we can do. So, okay, let's see. So I'll be leaving Airy after this quest. So I might.
I must apologize, but I can carry no more.
I have had
Set
to
your item
drop what
upon
you
the
gave me.
ground.
I have only 2 arms and no more space.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Anyway, okay, so I'll be leaving Airy in the copper coronet after this quest. But I'll try to make sure she's been stopped because just in case I do decide to come back for her, make sure that
Something you
she
need.
has all
I wouldn't
everything she
dream of
needs
refusing.
to.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Okay, just in case I do decide to keep to come back for her. So let's see what I got. Here's some sling bullets. So yeah, we're gonna buy some sling bullets.
Yes?
Yes?
I'll help however I can. Faster
So
than Chick-Tika Fast Paws.
her right here.
Oh, yes.
I am sure you want to continue as we were.
Okay, we'll be okay here, Harry. I mean, Hendak's in charge of the copper coronet now. Or no, he's not. He's not. He's a pretty good guy.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Pretty decent.
Tell
person,
me,
so-
how did you get into adventuring? It is a dangerous business, as you well know. Any one of us could die without even a moment's notice.
It was forced upon me. Mostly, okay. Forced upon me. What do you mean? There you go. My stepfather was going to kill me. Very well. His name was Serapha. He was obsessed with the power of her father, which to kill him to prevent taking. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. As you wish. My father's a dead god Baal. He had premonitions of death before the time of troubles and arranged to have children. Sarah and myself are the only two living. Yes. Why the sudden interest in Baal? Wait, are they just. I normally don't. You're a bounty woman. Yes. Cool.
I got me some nice looking waitresses, don't I?
Discretion. Discretion next time, seriously. Okay. Discretion. Enter artifact. Artifact. Okay, so might not. Don't see the ones. Also diamonds. Tiger cowrie shell. Zircon gem. Grace beryl gem. Turquoise. Flame dance. Tiger cowrie shell. Stone. There we go. Not the equalizer, not selling them. I might need to sell some of these after. Interesting. Yes. Badly need to sell some of these. I need them. I don't think we're gonna have boulders. Just cause Dark user. Bullets. Probably don't need mushrooms. Fire. Short sword. Studded leather armor. Bastard swords. Composite bows. I'm gonna try and see if I can keep one each.
Something you need?
There. Still have way too many items here. So that with to here, I guess. Yoshi. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that. I don't really need that, honestly. Seems to be way too much stuff.
Just
You
as I
want
thought.
some whiskey?
So the thing about Baldur's Gate is that maybe at least 15% of the game is just inventory management. But at the same time, that's not exactly a bad thing because in this game, items are power. That's one of the reasons why bards are so powerful, actually, just because bards can use most items. So, your how well you're able to navigate through the game's massive item game's item base items database. How well you're able to, how well you're able to navigate that can be a big factor in how well you'll do in the game power wise. Okay, that's a very nice list of enhancements. I might end up selling most of the stuff Minsk has here. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need them right now. Jahira is definitely gonna need some sort of enchanted item though. Minsk has a Minsk is one, but I'm pretty sure Jahira is gonna need some.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Yeah, gotcha. She needs an enchanted item. Something we don't have. I mean, one of my missiles. Don't really need that. Worst case scenario, just sell that. these guys. But Zelda, but not so Bernard. So many potential.
Yes. Onward then.
Nature's servant awaits.
Task at hand.
Gotcha. So, who's on the list? Who's next on the list of NPCs? Okay. What's on the list of stuff? Swords, Veil, German's Miracles. So for the Diarne's Keep, I am Inalia with me. Spirit Heals. I might decide to bring. Pretty much everyone has a quest associated with them. Pretty much every NPC has a quest associated with them. Except for this guy. Iron Man doesn't really have a quest associated.
Have you changed your minds? Do you wish to strive for good and noble ends?
Not really. Fine. An old friend. Come then, my old friend. Okay, I
What is it now?
don't really like Anno. That's my main beef with this guy. I don't really like him. But then he is one of the most powerful NPCs in the game. Just I mean, um, depending on how you build him. If you focus on slings, for example, this guy can easily become the most dangerous NPCs in the game. Just because slings get bonus, get a strength bonus, and because he's a fighter cleric, so can use drop on Holy Might. He can max out his strength, dex, and dex scores. Just add improved haste, and this guy can dominate very easily. But then he's also, I mean, as far as personality goes, yeah, he. Why do you have spear proficiencies? You can't use a spear. Yeah, it's one of those weird things about this guy. Anyway. Oh yeah, biographies. I might go over that later. Oh yeah.
Something you need.
Aries
As you will.
biography. Okay, might. It's just to be thorough. I guess I'll
Yes.
just
Of
grab
course.
Aries'
Hello.
biography.
What can I do?
So, when asked about her past, Aerie becomes silent for a time. Obviously saddened by the memory, she lived amongst the Avariel, the Winged Elves, and was captured by slavers when she was still very young. She shudders when she speaks of her first years in the circus, on display in a cage that restricted her movement to the point that her wings atrophied. They became infected, and Aerie can barely speak of the night she was taken out of her cage, and her wings were sawn off brutally to keep her alive. She was no longer a fugitive at that circus, and if it were not for the kindness of Quail, she surely would have died. He restored her to health and gave her a reason to continue living. And out of respect for his generosity, she learned the devotion of the gnomish god Bearvan while a wanderer. She speaks of Bearvan with affection, yet still plays tribute to Airdrie Fania, and approaches life outside the circus with a combination of wide-eyed innocence and wonder mixed with an inborn determination to fight against injustice. She's lawful good. I think Aerie is a romance option, but so she was an Avaria, and she
I am sure you want to continue as we were.
Something you need. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I shall go forth at your command.
Anoman. So Anoman has a reputation for being annoying. Unmanly annoying. Just because he's so arrogant. Okay, keep that drop on oil mic because you are a decent fighter. Or he's actually a pretty decent fighter. It's just that he's also is also just really annoying. Hmm, that's a good spell right there. Might keep on Holy Smite. We want protection from evil. It's gonna lead us as a restraint. Holy power? Not really. It's pretty good spells right there. Champion strength, magic resistance, raise the righteous magic. Yeah, clerics are built. I mean, pretty much, clerics are so powerful as far as like. I mean, when it comes to buffing builds, clerics are unmatched pretty much. Hmm. Chaotic commands. I might keep that just cause. Repulse undead, righteous slay living, true seeing, animal summoning, champion strength, flame strike. I magic resistance. Pretty nice options here. I might get true seeing.
Yes? Just name what you want.
Okay. Next on the list,
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Of course.
I might decide to grab. Hmm. Okay, I am grabbing Daystar. Yes,
You have
Daystar.
been waiting.
Yeah, I forgot to say.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
Check enemies. I really don't use anything. Keep. Okay, might as well use turn it. So, I need to
I await your news.
use the wizard has to
Something you need.
I'm ready, I think.
So I say,
I hear you well enough.
I know, man. Just cut down.
Yes, it is done.
Yes?
Embarrassing.
Okay, that was easy.
I wouldn't dream of refusing. Oh, yes.
Okay, a little easier than I thought. It's composite long. Could be useful. I'm gonna grab Daystar.
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
Cannot save it this time. Quite a bit of. I think that's all for good going. I do need 15k to get anyone back.
Now? Please, come on. Pretty please.
Nice. Anoman gets a mace. Anoy man gets a mace. Kundan. I know that's so Kundan. This is El Bratha. I think this is El Bratha. Arbane sword. Yeah. So I'm immune to hold and paralysis now. That's good. It's gonna be useful. Very useful actually. What else do I got? Jahira's full, so but she does have one of these. Yeah, did I say that have at least 15%?
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
I am ready.
Multitask. Managing
Something you
items.
need?
Late mail plus 1. AC2. I think that's AC1. This is also AC. Yeah.
Yes? No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Mm-hmm. Just as I thought.
Okay, Arbane sword. I
Something you
think this
need?
thing can also cast haste. Haste once per day duration 2 round. A very short haste.
Yes?
Arbane sword. One of the many created in the name of the mage who first discovered how to enchant a blade in this manner. This was the weapon of the outlaw Garno, and many a cleric died at its edge. Garno became disillusioned with the gods when his family was put to the torch by clerics of Leviatar, and spent his life seeking revenge. Despite his focused hatred on the devout, it is thought that one of the gods of chaos had a hand in Garno's acquisition of the sword, delighting in the Keva and the havoc that followed a young man. That would make sense. Gods,
Onward then!
gods are like
To the task at hand.
D&D gods are like evil politicians. Well, they're just like regular politicians.
As you will.
Okay. Random.
Declare yourself.
Random. Oh, traveler, what is your business here in Alcatraz? I'm a simple merchant. I deal in spices and silks. Spices, is that a fact? Stand and deliver what's searching. No, really, there is no cause for that. I think there is. Here, then, is this some of your spices? Why, yes, they are. Though if you were to think of them suspect with a few gold in a sample turn your eye. A few gold, you say? I think you'll find my spices were worth it. It is especially difficult to find lotus petals of such a dark hue, almost black. So black lotus. So it's apparently that the black lotus flower thing is like it's kind of a drug in
Ugh.
the D&D
I
world.
think I still have a stitch in my leg from lying in that cold cell we were in. It is good to be up and moving.
You're very chatty today, Jahira. I'm not certain. I have a certain as a harper. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jahira. I that was awkward. Anyway, not really interested.
What you want?
Hello, can I help you? Perhaps you can help me. The High Merchant of Trade needs to find someone to help our town. The town is under attack by forest animals. The High Merchant thinks druids may be responsible, but we haven't had a manpower to find him and stop it. Why would druids be attacking trade people? I never heard of such a thing. Nobody knows where we're attacked. Druids will not attack a town without cause. This would be a very extreme reaction, and it's definitely something we should investigate. Okay, Jahira. Okay. Okay. It cannot be. I would sooner tear up my eyes than strike down innocent animals. Well, don't worry, Minsk will try to avoid bloodshed. Well, perhaps only one eye, but do not think me any less incensed. Okay, so if I remember
I
correct,
suppose I can extend you my hand, though I'll have to wash it
Olava
down.
and Tiro, it's finally happened. Who are Olava and Tiro? Olava and Tiro.
Of course.
Oh no.
Oh, hello?
So many named NPCs.
I hope our establishment's to your liking.
Our
I got me
actions are
some
good
nice
and
looking
will serve the
waitresses,
greater
don't
balance.
I?
Now, if I remember correctly,
What do you need? I am skilled. I can dance on the head of a
There it
pin as
is.
well.
Okay,
All the world is blind to my passing.
there it is.
Fleet of foot and all that.
That is a leech, and we are running away from the leech.
Something you need.
So, random leech hidden behind and Daystar. Most powerful swords in the game. Sunblade Daystar. Whether created specifically for use in the service of Torm or appropriated at some point in the long history of the Church, paladins of the Loyal Fury have made good use of Daystar in their battles against the evil undead. Through magic or blessing, it is empowered with the Sun Ray, a force of pure life energy so potent it slays both living and non-living. There we go. +4 versus evil creatures. One of the most powerful swords in the game. Daystar. Definitely Varscona. I'm keeping Varscona. Arbanes. I don't need
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
that anymore, I guess. But since I
Yes?
have Daystar, some
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
fight Bleach.
You require my counsel,
Something
yes?
you need.
No,
Yes?
can't spells.
Just name what you want. Of course.
There is a leech.
Where shall I Yoshimo is willing.
Excuse me.
All the world is blind to my passing. You're right behind me, right?
Turn off the.
Very well.
Don't
All
shoot
the
leech.
world is
Seriously.
blind to my passing.
I guess we just wait for it to marinate.
Something you need. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
If memory serves,
Would this work?
nothing dangerous. I can dance on the head of a pin, fleet of foot,
Oh,
and all things
yes.
are going well for us, yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
Just as I thought.
Something on your mind?
Zero.
Onward then.
So this night?
Just in case the leech comes,
Trap most devious for the careless of foot.
we should be prepared.
A trap most devious for the careless of foot.
Don't fight the leech.
A trap most devious. Whatever you need, I do it well. A trap
Lich.
most devious for the careless of foot.
Okay. And then we just need to make sure that Lich is Lich.
All the world is blind to my passing. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
We just need to wait for. Wow, that's taking a while. True sight.
Fleet of foot and all that.
All right, listen, Beefy. I may be an intelligent sword,
All
but I've had
the
no
world
formal
is
education.
blind to my passing.
I can see that. I think it's like 1 round per level, right?
I stand amongst the righteous.
I don't think you do, but okay. 1 turn, so that's 12 rounds. So
I am
12.
ready, I think. All the world is blind to my passing.
I should backstab this thing.
Yoshimo is willing.
To the task at hand.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance.
I shall backstab the leech. As soon as I figure out how to actually, yeah.
All the world is... You're right behind me, right? Very well. Fear is for those of no confidence. Yokata.
He doesn't want to come up though.
All the world is blind. Nothing dangerous, I would hope.
Holy crap.
All the... I can dance on the head of a pin, fleet of foot
Holy
and all
crap.
that.
Die!
Embarrassing.
Oh yes, very. He's coming.
Hi-ya!
Something you need.
I just love that stuff. You require my counsel? All the... I can dance on the head of a pin as fleet of foot and all that.
Well, bye Yoshi. So much for
At
that.
your order.
You point, I punch.
It is about time. I am willing.
Yes?
Speak your mind.
Leeches are immune to spells of level 4 and down.
Swords, not words!
What is it now? Very well.
Minsk and Boo stand ready.
I shall... With all speed,
Yep,
comrades.
so
Of course.
pretty sure. Crap.
I wouldn't dream of refusing. Just name what you want. Yes?
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? Oh, Yoshimo is willing. You're right behind me, right? Embarrassing.
Oh, why won't you hit the leech?
All the... Very well.
Might be immune to
Yokata.
plus
Embarrassing.
I mean, or he's... I guess he's just missing all his attacks.
If memory serves, all the... Nothing dangerous. I can dance on the head of a pin as well. All the world. Fleet of foot and all that.
Yep, he's still there.
So this... Hiya! The tourists love that stuff.
Point the sword for honor and glory. Helm guides my path. The best leaders also follow. It shall be done, and very well. Long live the order of the most radiant. Very well. With all speed, comrade, for honor and glory. Helm guides my path. The best leaders also follow. It shall be done, and done. Very well. Long live the order of the most radiant heart. Very well. With all speed, comrade, for honor and glory. Helm guides my path.
I'm ready. Oh, I can dance on the head, fleet of foot, and all that. Oh, Yoshimo is willing. You're right behind. Fear is for those of no confidence. Ah!
How?
Nature's servant awaits.
What do you need? All the world is blind to my passing. Very well, Yokata.
I await your need.
You require my counsel. Although nothing dangerous, I can dance on the head of... All the fleet of foot and all...
It's ridiculous.
The tourists love that stuff.
There we go.
All the world is... I can dance on the head of a pin as well. Fleet of foot and all that.
So that was a contingency.
All the world is blind to my passing. All the world... Yoshimo is willing. You're right behind me, right?
Seriously, there's an obscene amount of spells there.
All the... Very well.
Technically, you are a high level wizard. Ow.
Yes?
Ah! 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 Of course. Where shall I... Nothing dangerous, I would hope. Ah!
Every hamster has his day.
If memory serve, all the world. I can dance on the head of a pin as well. Fleet of foot and all that. Embarrassing. Ah!
Lower levels minor trait. Okay, we're down to level
All
spells.
the Hiya! I can dance on the head of a pin as well. All the fleet of foot and all that. Yoshimo is willing. All the world. You're right behind me, right? Very well.
Pay attention. You will get no second chance.
I am ready.
So this day, all the world is Yokata. Nothing dangerous, I would hope. I can dance on the head of a pin as well. All the world is blind. Fleet of foot and all that.
There we go. 90 damage.
Something you need?
Yes? I wouldn't dream of
Nice
refusing.
one, Yoshi. Seriously.
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
Seriously, Yoshi. Nice one.
Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
Rod of Terror. Any creature hit by the rod must make a saving throw versus spell or flee in terror, fearing the wielder as if he or she were a flesh-eating demon from the abyss. There is a drawback to using this rod, however. Each time the rod is used, there's a 20% chance that the wielder loses 1 point of charisma permanently. No, not worth it.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
So each time
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Hiya! Something you need?
Oh, yes. Yes? Just as I thought. Onward, then.
That's the long way killing the witch. I mean, normally, to beat a witch, you need a mage to help you deal with a leech most times, because you'll need to break through the leech's spell protections. To do that, you need a mage. I don't have one right now.
Bo says, what?
Bastard. Two weapons still. Two weapons still. Hey, boo.
Where
Something
Minsk
you need.
goes, evil stands aside.
I got some cheap beer for ya.
No. No. No! What? What?
I thought you were under attack. Khalid, I thought I was stronger than this. There is no weakness in honest sorrow, Jay. There is no weakness in honest sorrow, only in succumbing to depression over something that cannot be changed. There is no weakness in honest sorrow, only in succumbing to depression over something that cannot be changed. From the writings of Allah.
Yes? As you will. Of course.
There is no weakness in honest sorrow, only in succumbing to depression over something that cannot be changed. Next, for my next trip, I'm gonna visit the bridge district.
Greetings, citizens. I trust you'll be keeping your weapons at your sides.
Heroes of goodness need no warning. Where we tread, evil trembles in our wake. I'm warning everyone so as not to get worded to our guards and streets. Serial killer.
There's a disgustingly sick person out there, and I simply don't have the manpower to protect everyone.
Why would someone prey on the poor? What do they have to take? Nothing. Kills them, that is all. He does it in as painful a way as possible. It's sick. He flays them alive. Little Faraji, the local urchin, Virgin found the latest victim. Enough of this. Okay, go find a serial killer.
I hear you well enough.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
Just name what you want.
Do not disturb my duties.
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
Seems like this would be part of some.
Now!
Yes,
Come
of
on, kill something now! Yeah!
Seems like this would be part of some of the new quests, I guess. So, trying to avoid. Let me see. There should be Balthus Estate District Exit 510. Weird. Mugger. Key.
You will suffer. Oh, yes.
I comprehend that you're trying to apply your trade on the wrong person. You're about to be the one regretting it. Seriously?
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
That's not right.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Something you need?
That was so ill-advised.
Oh, yes.
I'll trade you a few words, sure enough.
Murders. Shadow Thief Crowd. Oh, okay. This is a guild war, like they say. It's just gonna get worse. The heck?
You are no match for my skill.
Ill-advised.
To battle!
Creature,
With no
and
regret.
feed the
Just
earth!
as I thought.
Oh, it's right.
Onward then.
10 H's field. Holy crap!
Fallen!
This place is full of cars. Ooh. Blood and gore. Yes. I like it. I order it to become expert.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance.
Remember this place.
Fleet of foot and all that.
There you go. The horn of Valhalla, I think, is in here somewhere.
Something you need?
To the task at hand. Yes, as you will.
You require my counsel, yes? Yoshimo is willing. Where shall I You're right behind me, right?
Something you need?
Of course.
The silver horn of Valhalla. Yay! 5th level warrior. And this might be useful for...
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
For you, Yoshi. Oh crap, Yoshi needs like potions. How do I split you?
If memory serves.
There we go.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
I wonder why I have an extra copy of these acorns.
Yes? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Silver horn of Valhalla.
So this night? Very well. Hiya!
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Something you need?
Just name what you want.
The silver horn of Valhalla.
Of
I really
course.
don't want to fight any of
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
these people just get rampant.
Miserable ragamuffins.
Easy, old timer. I just want to ask you something about the local murders. It wasn't me, I swear. You ain't taking me to no guard. Those bulls are bad. I'm not from the guards. I just want to ask you a few things. Tell me what you know of the murders here. Okay, I might just... I don't have much gold. Yeah, 5 gold. That's good. It's not human flesh. Don't you think it is? Because it's not. It's leather, but it's not human flesh, I tell you. Them bodies be flayed in heaven, but this ain't theirs. Thank you, Rampa.
Who's your daddy?
This leather is thick and coarse, like even the heaviest hide from a cow or another domesticated animal. It's exotic indeed. To my own investigation.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Where's the sum of the 5 flagons? There we go. Nighttime.
Are you interested in some thrills, darling? Are you interested in some thrills, darling?
Something at the recent murder. The smell besides the blood, I think I smelled the gurgle berries. What are they used for? Thank you.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Elephant hide, good for strong armor. Where would someone get such leather? From an elephant. Well, a tanner might see such hide on occasion, though it would be rare. Rage. Wait, someone flays people and there's a tanner. Interesting. There's also a circus in town. Girl bears.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition. Well, you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
Really need to do something about that. Anyway.
Are you interested in some thrills, darling?
Yes?
Okay, all signs point to 10. So I need to find infrared.
Oh, yes!
Most of my... To should have only can travel at night. With vampires again. Cherry Town.
Just as I thought. You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
I can't fight monsters, do you? Just because I'm short? I can run through an orc's legs better than anybody. Okay, I like you.
By Moradin's hammer!
I say, do you have nothing better to do?
Lord Shirk.
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner. My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
Yoshi. Seriously, Yoshi? Was that you? So many.
Hello there.
Small but fierce. Samuel.
Hello, me good smiling friends.
Sambian meat, Tuscan dark ale, and even a bit of dwarven grog. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we got.
Pleasure to meet you.
Onward then.
Yes?
Oh, your lover has abandoned thee, sweet Lunesia. You have only one option left. Turnest thou to me, and let us be wed at last.
Ronaldo.
No, Ronaldo. I cannot. Oh, Rodrigo, Rodrigo, my fair love, where hast thou gone?
Here I am. Here I am, my, sweetums.
Sweetums? Sweetums?
Yes, Rodrigo, Rodrigo, It is the long last. But where have...
I've been, across the sea, my fair one. Yes, that's it. Across the sea, and,
And perhaps on the new lands, my lord?
Say that's not the actor they had last time. Okay.
Yes, that's it. On the new lands. Yes,
Where's the actor that was here last time? Ugh.
This is terrible! Awful!
Well, you should be, so, confused? It is confused, right?
It is baffled. Baffled!
Baffled, yes. Well, you should look so baffled, my lord, Kironaldo. 'Twas you who...
Oh, terrible. Get him off the stage.
Who, which that, in a way...
Arranged for me to be shipped across the sea.
Huh? What's that?
Yes, you are correct, Rodrigo. 'Twas I that arranged for thy trip across the great ocean. 'Twas, truly fiendish of me, but how did thy ever come to return so quickly?
I forget. I'm just the understudy.
Bane, I refuse to watch this.
I agree. Boo! Boo!
Boo! Boo, that's awful. Hannibal?
Oh dear.
I am sorry, good folk of the audience. As you can see, things are not quite right with our troupe due to circumstances beyond our control.
What is this? Minsk and Boo are just getting to this wonderful story was sadly interrupted. A work of mastery this is.
I beg of you, good people, come back another day when we have restored matters. We shall prove to you then that the Sigil troupe is worthy of your attention and coin. And we shall do so for free, of course. And one final odd request, good folk. If you or another knows of those who are skilled in the arts of sword and adventure, do send them to speak to me. It is a matter of utmost urgency. Tell them to come and speak to I, Realis Shy. Until then, I apologize again and bid you a fair evening.
Realis Shy.
I'm ready, Yokata.
Something you need?
Yes?
To the task at hand.
Something you need?
Yes, as you will.
Can we go whack something now? Are we gonna kill something
Dank
now?
pool of
Come
base
on,
corruption,
maybe.
if ever there was
Something small.
If not for the
Anything.
order, the gods would surely smite man for such sins.
Yes? Of course.
Hey,
Salutations.
Hello. I am afraid if you are looking for a refund for tonight's performance, I can only tell you to come back when our troupe is not in such disarray.
Why don't you contact the city guard about this? His name is Mekra, I believe. I know that his lair can be accessed through the city sewers. Yes, I should do as you ask.
Something you need? I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Okay, we have it. We find here the lease. My favorite NPC.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Really take it with me this run.
Just as I thought.
Arceus.
I am ready, I think.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Yes? Onward, then. To the task at hand.
You said something?
Dead. I had a bit of a mission for him, but it's obviously not from a reputable source. Someone knows Yoshi.
You said something?
Do I know you? I see a Zentish agent if I recall, but of no consequence. BM. Okay, so a Zenter knows Yoshi. That is worrying. So the Zents are, how would you describe the Zents? They're like, I guess, a sort of mafia group. Not exactly, not quite. They're like, I mean, they're kinda like, they are kind of a mafia group, I guess. An organized crime, sort of group.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance. Fleet of foot and all that.
Something you need? As you will.
Nature's servant.
Yes, of course.
You require my help? Yoshimo is willing.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
You point.
Something you need? Just name what you want.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Of course.
Okay. Still don't want to.
I wouldn't dream of refusing. Oh, yes. Hello, me good smiling friends.
Life is strength. This is not to be contested. It seems logical enough. You live, you affect your world. But is it what you need? You are different inside. This woman lives and has strength of a sort. She lost her parents to plague, her husband to war, but she persevered. Her farm has prospered, her name is respected, and her children are fed and safe. She lived as she thought she should. and now she is dead. Her land will be divided, her children will move on, and she will be forgotten. She lived a good life, but she had no power. She was a slave to death. I wonder if you are destined to be forgotten. Will your life fade in the shadow of greater beings? You are born of murder, the very essence of that which takes life. You have power if you wish it. Yes, understand what is available to you.
Yikes. When
the opportunity comes, accept the gifts offered to you. Follow. Our meeting is inevitable.
Okay.
Just as I thought.
I have no patience for cities. Our stay had best
Onward,
be a
then,
short one.
to the task at hand.
There's a cow right there. Okay, this is a good test. This has been a good wolf garage. This has been a decent test run, I guess. Okay, so let's see if this video is better than the others. Okay, folks.